I'm a princess.
You recently opened up about your weight loss, which has caused a million headlines. Were you surprised by the headlines?
Yeah, I'm surprised that people care what other people do to themselves or don't do to themselves or how their bodies work.
Those headlines are all focused on Erika's nearly 40-pound weight loss, a transformation she says is due to...
I did it hormonally.
Hormonally?
Yeah, I was...
Not Ozempically.
No, I was going through menopause.
Okay.
Well, I've been through the menopause, but I still don't look like that. But okay.
I think your cast member Sutton had something to say about it all, not believing you. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Yeah, there's no love lost when it comes to the Beverly Hills housewives, but the 52-year-old can't be bothered with any unnecessary drama.
Bet it all on Blonde.
She's busy preparing for her Bet It All on Blonde Vegas residency at the House of Blues in the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, kicking off Friday. Our Bryce Sander was with the pretty mess at rehearsal.
It's expensive to be mad.
This is a 90-minute good time. This is a party, yes. And we give a full fantasy love escape, glitz, glamour, and fun. We're selling it from top to bottom. We're doing some really clever things. I think that, and the costumes are good, hair makeup's good, it's loud, it's fun.
Is there any room for love in your life while you're doing all this, or is that not even a thought?
I mean, yeah, there's time at night, but I know that's not here.
Is there anybody special?
No. We're just keeping that very quiet. Can someone else on my cast get something else going in their lives so we can talk about them, or is it just me?
I think Kyle's.
She's doing pretty
She's
good.
doing
neck
that.
and neck. Yeah, she's running neck and neck. But everybody else kind of whack.
Rumors have been swirling Kyle Richards has been dating country star Morgan Wade. The two added fire with their sexy music video.
Gonna make you fall in love with me.
Just 7 weeks ago, Kyle and her husband Mauricio made news for separating after 27 years. That's just one of the dramas we'll see unfold in season 13, which starts airing this fall.
What do you think is going to surprise the viewers the most about this upcoming season?
Well, I'm happy. I don't really know anything outside of what I shot and what I, was there for. I can't really say other than I had a really nice time. And I was really prepared for this and was talking about this. You'll see the residency come to fruition, actually like signing it away on the show.
Who's going to be the biggest disappointment this season, or who was the biggest disappointment for you?
Well, why don't we just go on to the next question? Not in the mood. We're in a good place here.
Who's not in a good place? Erika's estranged ex Tom Girardi, who was indicted in February of 5 counts of wire fraud. Despite being diagnosed with Alzheimer's, Tom is expected to stand before a judge on Wednesday to determine his competency.
I did nothing wrong. I'm at a place where I don't quite know who I was married to.
When we first met, there was a definite line between Erika Jayne and Erika Girardi. I feel like that's blurred now.
I'm just Erika. I have no idea about those other people. I was married then, and I'm not now, and so many things have changed. Sometimes I think about things like that, and it's just better to be present in the moment. At this moment, yes.
Viva Las Vegas.
Let's get into a little bit of Housewives conversation. You've filmed some of this to be seen on the show. What was it like to document the creative process?
Really fun. It was actually a big escape for me because so much of Housewives can be petty, backbiting, monotonous conversation. This was actually a good escape.
What does it mean to get to live in your happy place and soon get to share the happy place with the fans who have supported you all this way?
It's an absolute blessing for me to be able to do something like this. It's been a hard few years, and for this Bet It All on Blonde residency to come along was really sort of heaven sent, I believe. And I hope that the fans or the people that come have a great time, because I know I'm going to enjoy every moment on stage. I really am.
What emotions are running through your head as the countdown is on to opening night?
Spit on you, but well, look, this is an incredible moment for me, a rebuilding moment. But yeah, I mean, I'm nervous. But good nerves, good pressure, not like the pressure that I've had. So this is, something I look forward to every day.
I mentioned that I was going to see a psychiatrist because I was feeling depressed and, okay.
What all goes into this process? How many hours are you spending in here a day? What does your day-to-day look like while rehearsing?
Well, I live here. No, it's 12 good hours a day, 12 to 14 hours a day, which is a lot for being on your feet. but it's worth it. You know, when you think of costumes, music, you saw background singers, which I've never had before, which adds so much. The two girls add so much to the show. Boys, dancers, and everything else that goes with it. Hair, makeup, and that has yet to come to life. And all of the like lights and like that gets in there. So I'm super excited.
Where are we at on the costume count? How many looks are we changing in and out of?
Okay, it's 5.5, but I don't know what the half is. I really asked.
Who knows what the half is?
Well, Mikey. Okay. I said, well, how many costumes do I have? He's like, you have 5.5. I was like, well, what is half? So I'll find out.
Let's just get crazy.
How many songs did we fit into this set list?
Over 20 something.
You teased there will be some cheeky covers in here. What can you give me a hint at something?
Yeah, I can. So I went on IG Live and I asked everyone, what would you like to see me do? I took one person's suggestion. It was very clever. And that is the opening of the show.
And then there's new music. How much new music?
4 new songs. I pulled some songs out of the vault that actually people have never heard before. And I stuck them in the show. So there's some really cool things that I'm really proud of that have never had life that are now in the show. And then 4 new guys. You know, I've always loved to perform. But the biggest surprise is how happy I am in this room and in this setting with these people. I forgot how much I loved this and how much I love these people with me and my team. And we just have such a good time here. This is truly a place that I feel good. This is where I'm happiest.
When we last spoke, when this was announced, you said no tears had happened yet. You expected tears when you walk on that stage.
Oh. When I walked in here, what is Monday, and I saw this, I started to cry. Even though it's bare, it's just bare, I started to cry because it was real. And, you know, you can rehearse in a dance studio for so long with tape on the floor, but then I saw it built out, and I thought, oh my God, it's actually happening. And then when I saw, you know, the billboards, I kind of was like, oh no, I have to do this show. Like, what have I gotten there was a hot second where I was like, what have you gotten yourself into, ma'am? But it's all good.
Yeah. What has been the hardest part of it? Because it had been a minute since you'd been in this mode.
Yes, no, for sure. It's interesting. The last job I had was on Broadway. I was a member of a cast. This is my show. So there is another type of focus or light that's shined upon you. So it's very, you know, it can be daunting, truthfully, yes.
How are you balancing your health while doing all this? Because like you said, it's a lot to be on your feet, moving your body 12 hours a day.
Yeah, fortunately for me, I've done this before, you know, like my whole life, so I'm okay.
What's the one thing you had to give up to be showgirl ready?
Oh, a lot of fast food. And alcohol. You can't, you know, otherwise you bloat and get puffy.
Yeah. Also not good for the vocal cords.
No, not at all. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. It's not good at all.
You know, there are haters out there. What is your message?
What do you mean?
What is your message to those who still question, like, why she got a residency?
Because I'm good. What's wrong with you? And you go get one. If it's so easy, then you go get one. How about that? If it's so easy, everybody go get a residency then.